We're the Orange County Scholar, and essentially this is editing. And so basically, this is what the web page looks like right now. Oh, sure.
So as you can see, our tabs are kind of limited, and our focuses are also really limited. And our most recent one update was in April 19th about a Pi Day event, which is like a month late. So this is basically what OC Scholar is about, and if you read it carefully, we're not doing a pretty good job on fulfilling our mission statements. So our long-term focus would be expanding the coverage of OC Scholar, more frequent updates, communication among middle and high school teachers and coaches, and heavier emphasis on progress.
Okay, so before we just had the math and science sections, but this year we want to expand out, and we're going to go towards things like public speaking, and there are several listed there, the humanities and arts and the student spotlight. So if any of you guys are involved in these activities and you want to write for these, or if you want to be the editors for these, you can hook up those. And so these are our available staff positions. We basically have an editor position for every single section, and then we're going to have writers and photographers. And you don't necessarily have to be writing for all these events. As a writer, you can maybe go to one of these events and you would be like a visiting writer. And for meetings during the summer, unlike the other math things, we don't have to like make problems or handouts. And the only thing that we'll basically be doing is developing our publication calendar. And that is where we identify all the different academic events that are going to be going on this year. And we plan out maybe like who's going to be writing what. And then during the school year, we'll probably have meetings once a month just to discuss our progress. And so if you have any questions, you can email us. And I have a copy of this sign-up sheet, or if you want to have information about the staff application as well.
I'm Vincent Jin, and I'm going to be the webmaster. This is our current website. As you can see, it doesn't look very good. In my opinion. So I need some people to help me work on the website, basically. Our goals, we need to make it more interactive. I'm setting up forums, and I need someone to help me with that. Make it more aesthetically pleasing, so people will look at it more. And updates, keep it more updated with every bit of information that we have. For example, all the tournaments or every meeting, events and stuff. So I will need a forum administrator, 1 to 3 people. Basically, you're going to be working on the forums and like setting it up. Think tank. Basically, find new ideas for the website, what we can do, test those new ideas on the website in real time, and see if they're successful or not. And yeah. And an editor, you would basically be working with the OC Scholar along with me to edit certain news items and make a calendar, keep everything up to date, so you can so people can visit it and like see what's happening with the club. And you can contact me here. And on the website there's a tab. If you click on a specific name on that tab, you can contact that person. Yeah.
You need to know anything else.
No, you don't. So, if you want to like sign up for anything, just contact me.
Okay, so my name is Holly Zoe. I'm going to be the editor of the OCNC newsletter for this upcoming year. Is there anyone here who did not receive the last issue of the newsletter? Oh no, okay. So like one person, that's good. Well, the OCNC newsletter is basically sent out on the 15th of each month, and the goal of it is to summarize the goals of OCNC and also to inform subscribers about current events. So this year, I want to increase the number of readers and make sure that each month the newsletter is updated. Since last year, it was only updated 2 to 3 times. And I also want a greater variety of articles instead of just mainly focusing each month on the same things, but I also want to include some major articles from OC Scholar. And to ensure that readers continue to read it, I want more reader interaction and feedback. And all these will help to publicize OCNC and OC Scholar. So to add more readers and subscribers to the OC newsletter. I want to send this newsletter to participants and all the people in the OCMC tournaments. And also, if any of you are involved in your school journalism, please tell your journalism classes about OC Scholar in the OCMC newsletter in case anyone wants to volunteer as a writer. And also, to make sure that all the newsletters are sent out on the 15th of each month, there has to be deadlines for the writers. And ideally, the entire newsletter should be written the first week of each month so there's time to edit. Also, a good idea would be to cover articles from local news. In the last issue, I did cover a short summary on the perfect ACT scores. And also, for the summer development team, I wanted a few volunteers to be in charge of the problems of the month, since this could help subscribers have more interaction and it would be more fun for them and they'd continue reading the newsletter. And also, readers should be able to submit their ideas if they have any ideas for next month, or if they want, there should be surveys on how to improve the newsletter. So I need like a couple volunteers, again, as I said, for creating the monthly problems and also for delegating the monthly prizes for whoever submits the correct answer first. And I'm mainly going to be working with leadership for the second one, but it's always good to have extra feedback into what I should have for next year, since I want you to spend time planning out the layout and the subject topics for each newsletter, and I can spend more time writing and editing. Okay, are there any questions? Neither. I have a sign-up sheet I'll be passing around, and if you have any questions, you can email me. My email is on the sign-up sheet.
Okay, most of you are familiar with diplomas. This is self-explanatory. We should have that, right? Okay, anyway. The 3 tournaments that we run during the year are the Thanksgiving tournament, the New Year's Invitational, and the All-Girls tournament in the spring. All of these are really fun, and everyone helps out with these, so feel free to sign up for this. Whether you're in like another department or if you're interested in like doing something else. And if you look closely, Holly is smiling, so it is. Okay, for a general tournament, we need a venue, which is a location, a director, like this is 1 or 2 usually, promotions leader, test making sessions, and tournament day volunteers. A breakdown of what these volunteers are, like the people at registration in front where they like sign in all the kids. We need about 3 people for that. Bookstore people who sell books and other things. Graders who sit in the grading room and like grade papers after the kids finish the test. And proctors, 1 per grade group, and we'll need cameramen and reporters, but that will be like generally towards the OC Scholar group, which will present. Here's a breakdown of next year. So the Thanksgiving tournament will be around like November 24th, around break time. And we need a venue and directors still for that. So if you're really interested in that, please email me. Second is a New Year Invitational, which is the NACCON scrimmage. This one is, around like January 12th. A little bit before finals, so keep that in mind if you want to direct. We also need a venue and directors for that. And lastly, we have the All-Girls one, which is late spring. We had it April 21st last year, but we had it around like May 19th this year. So it'll be either of those. And we still need directors. Okay. Well, before the end of the school year, or before summer starts, I would like to have a venue, tournament directors, and a promotions leader decided for the Thanksgiving tournament. So keep that in mind, and if you want to be one of these, please put yourself down for that when I pass around the sheet. That's all. Please email me if you want to be a director. Like, you can put that on there, but I'd rather you email me personally. And if you want extra volunteer info or tournament info. Okay, and that's all. I'm gonna pass around the sheet.